Hello, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to episode 41 of Raise the Holte, our Aston Villa save. Now, since our last episode, we have somewhat stopped the rot. You remember we had 3 losses in a row, then we had that draw away to Lazio. We then went to West Ham in the league. They shaded the game, but we did get the draw. We got an equalising goal after they took the lead just after the half time. A draw is okay in this game, let's face it. West Ham are a good side. I think they're just below us in the league, actually, so that wasn't a bad result at all. Then we hosted Brighton in the league. Now, this was a decent game for us. We were quite comfortable. You can see we went 2-0 up, and then they got straight away, they got a goal back, and it was an absolute wonder goal. You don't believe me that it was a wonder goal? Watch this. Now, I mean, what can you do when that's going in against you? But we held on for the win, and it was obviously a very good 3 points for us. It was obviously the first win in quite a while. Then we went to Brøndby in the Europa League, and this was a dominant performance, which sealed progression for us. 3 really good goals, actually, which you can see at the end of the episode, of course, in Goals of the Month, so keep an eye out for those. But it still does progression. If we look at the group here, you can see PSV is our second game today. We're not guaranteed top. Obviously, if we lose and Lazio win, there's only a 5-goal swing. Lazio could put a few past Brøndby, so it's not guaranteed top, but certainly a point will be enough, so it's looking good for us there. Then we went to Southampton in the league. So it was a little bit of a scrappy game. We got the win, obviously, which was good. The goals weren't the best. Gonzalez was one of them, tackled it towards their own goal, and Gonzalez sort of pounced in. But scrappy game, but ultimately a win is a win, and we got the win. So you can see the league table. We're sitting in 6th. It's really, really tight. We're playing Manchester United first here. If we can win that, you can see we'll go up to 30 points, be right behind them. Even a draw, I think, against United. We don't have a very good record against them historically, so I think even a draw just keeps us in and around that argument. Really, I think the goal this year is to try and crack that top 4. So we're only a point outside of that right now, so things in that sense are looking good. So this is the team we're going with for Manchester United. Golini in goal. We're going with Williams, Van Drongelen, and Kone as the back 3. Williams has been doing really, really well when he's come in the Europa League, so we're going to give him a go because Mings has not been great at left back. So we're going to play Langley at left back with Conte at the right, Lima, Horahan, and Felipe in midfield with the usual Gonzalez and Wilson up top. So I'm hoping this will be enough for us to get some sort of result against Manchester United here. We are at home, so at least the point would be nice. Okay, so we can see how they're setting up pretty much the reverse of us in midfield. So once again, that tends to happen a lot, doesn't it? So hopefully we'll match up well against that. In terms of a team talk, I think maybe a passionate, we've got nothing to lose here. So let's show everyone what we're capable of. I do tend to like that. All right, let's go and show them what we're capable of. There we go, Villa Park in full voice. Sends a tingle down the spine, doesn't it? You may have noticed our new stand is back. The capacity has been upgraded to 50,000. This may even be our first home game since, actually. That happened since the last episode. I don't know, we would have played someone at home. Was Brighton at home? I think this is, maybe, I can't remember. Anyway, that's beside the point. The new stand is open, so we're up to 50,000 capacity, which is nice. So see, we've got a decent enough start here. Mourinho's been trying to cause problems before the game in the press, as you would expect. We just kind of straight battered that all away and hopefully got under his skin in the process. 22 minutes in, this is the first highlight. Williams has got that to Felipe. What can we do here? Not much is the answer to that. And we're going to get counter-attacked. We have Rashford unmarked. Oh, from Golini with a big save. Let's give them a concentrate because that wasn't great. Still there for us. Look at that. We're edging possession. Making it difficult for them, which is obviously what we want to do. Let's give them another encourage. Can we get the half-time? Couple of yellow cards starting to creep in now. Just about there at half-time. It really annoys me when it just sort of slows down the commentary but doesn't go into a highlight for the end of a half. But there we go. That's half-time. 0-0, relatively even possession, relatively even shots, even fouls. I mean, we've got the cards, but it's not that diseven or uneven. Is diseven even a word? Who knows? Team talk here. Given that individually we're not going well, I'm going to say I'm not pleased. Yeah, I like that. I find sometimes if I say, you've been the better team or, keep it up, that the second half doesn't seem to go well. So maybe seems a little harsh at 0-0 with United to say that they weren't good enough or I'm not pleased, but I'm hoping... Oh, Horahan. Oh, what have you done? I told him at half-time, don't get yourself sent off. Okay. We'll keep the press going. We might just take the get stuck in off. We don't need to go down another man here. We can bring Doyle Hayes on for... We've got to take Wilson off. I think Gonzalez offers... No, because we're going to be... what do we do? I think we've got to take Wilson off. He just doesn't offer as much as Gonzalez does. Put him on support. All right. Well, now we really are just trying to hang on for the draw. If we can nick something on the counter-attack, fantastic. But chances are that's not going to... It's not going to happen. We're going to... Yeah. Oh, that's really annoying, Horahan. So, Jordan Amavi. So, I knew he was a good left back, and look at that. There he is at United. I didn't really want to sell him. I know, if you remember back to the first season, he was on loan at Marseille, and there was a trigger clause if he paid however many games that they would have to buy him, which they did. And I really, really didn't want to sell him. And I mean, arguably, we still haven't replaced him at left back. All right, so highlight here. Can we win this header? Van Drongelen gets up there nicely. Felipe de Hayes bounces off Hayes' face. What was that? And here we go. Is this the sucker punch? God damn it. Oh, what a stupid goal to concede that was. Look at this. Oh, Doyle Hayes, look where the ball is. I mean, I get the pass wasn't meant for him, but jump over it or something. What a stupid, stupid goal to concede that is. All right, so push forward. Might as well go attacking at this point. Roam, be expressive, all the good stuff. We might look to bring Strands Larson on. And we might take Williams off since he's on a booking. And we'll just go pump it into the box. Go route one. The full Tony Pulis experience. This, of course, opens us horribly to a counter-attack. But, as I always say, you lose 1-0, you might as well lose 2-0. Right, so Golini knocks it up. Can we win the header? No. Can we win the second ball? Yeah, kind of, but here comes 2-0. God damn it, well that lasted all of what, 2 seconds? There's no point destroying our goal difference here. Oh, what a frustrating episode beginning this has turned out to be. I'm so angry at that pass. It was so unnecessary. It wasn't even a misplaced pass. This isn't the full-time highlight. Oh, we can't even pass to each other now. That was a horrible pass. Win the header, we can, but there's no one up there to get the ball. Oh, what are we doing in defense? All right, this is getting ridiculous. Oh, I see what we're doing. That's probably my fault. Any case, we'll just fix this back because the game's gone. I mean, if you're going to lose 1-0, you might as well lose 2-0. But when you start losing 3 and 4, then you're just being irresponsible with goal difference. All right. Do you want to close him down? No, that's fine. There we go. That's a block. That's someone getting in the way of the ball that's doing good. Let's look at this second half performance. We were right in that until that Horahan red card too. Oh, I'm so angry. So angry. Keeping it PG is really, really difficult. So I'm going to go with an no, I'm probably they probably weren't as bad as I think they were. So let's go with that. Not happy with you. I mean, Stranslassen didn't really do much. Horahan, aggressive. What were you doing when I specifically said don't get sent off? I mean, if it was one of those yellow cards where it's just like a 50-50 kind of mistimed, then you can get that. You can take that. But it was just a stupid little hack from behind. Never going to win the ball. Okay, so let me calm down here, and I will come back momentarily with PSV at home to top our Europa League group. Okay, welcome back. I have calmed down significantly after that last game, but you can see here we are ready to play Everton. Why the blue shirt? So I said Everton. Ready to play PSV at home in the Europa League. We're the favourites. We're in decent form here, so this should be a good game for us. The team that we are going with, as you can see, it's typical Europa League team with a few changes. We're going to give Pereira a game in goal, given that we're already through. So we'll give Golini a rest and give the young guy a go. Mings, Lengele, Ahmedzovic and Bree across the back. Jadanak, Doyle, Hayes and Humam in midfield. Green and Roberts giving the width for Stranslassen up top. Okay, so we can see the team that they are going with. Very, very heavy in the center of midfield. Bree and Jadanak are a yellow card away from suspension. I figure it doesn't really matter, even though we're through, because we're probably going to want to play our best team or best available team after into the knockout phase anyway. I think for team talk, I expect a much better performance from you tonight. Yeah, that works. Okay, nice. Let's go. Villa Park on a European night. We haven't seen it. It's been too long since we've seen that. But here we go. The new stadium. It's got the tunnel right in the middle there as well now. Let's see what we can do. So, decent enough start. Lots of the ball. No shots on goal, though. Let's see what's going to happen here. Rogic. It's ball wide. Let's not let him turn. That's it. Good defense. Don't let him turn. Well done, Bree. Well, that wasn't Bree. Who was that? Who's number 5? Lengele. Get back. You're supposed to be playing centre back, mate. Get back there. Jadanak, the great man, wins the ball up to Andre Green. Can we spring a counter-attack here? Go on, Green. Go on. Go yourself. Can you get a ball in? Look at the back post here. We've got men queuing up in the middle to the Doyle Hayes. It's Roberts! For a wonderful, horrible second there, wonderful, horrible. I thought we were going to mess that up, but we didn't. Ball to the back post. Doyle Hayes missed it, but Roberts was there, and he could not miss if he tried. So we'll give them a praise, and let's see what will happen now. And because PSV have a lot to play for here, because they need to win to have any chance of overtaking Lazio. So it's really not going to be an easy game for us in the sense that, you know, we're playing a team that has quite a bit to play for. But we are absolutely dominating this. 7 shots to 0, 4 on target, obviously, to 0. Lazio's 2-0 up. Green's picked up a knock here as well. If we can get him to half-time, and we might bring Morgan on for him. Keenan Davis, too, is back from his broken ankle. Really lacking in match fitness, so I might try to give him maybe 20 minutes at the end, hopefully. Okay, so there we go. That was quite good. So let's tell them not to get complacent. Assertively, I always feel works best for that. Look at that. Let's go win a second half. Oh, actually, we've got to take Green off. I'll take Green off. I won't make you sit through that, and we'll come back for the second half. Okay, so we've made the change. Green off, Lewis Morgan on. And hopefully we will continue on here where we left off. Sometimes half-time can come at the wrong time, though. So, I mean, you would assume we would get some, or there would be some sort of reaction from PSV here. Did Roberts win that? It's gone to Doyle Hayes regardless. It couldn't quite pick out. I think that was actually aimed at Roberts, and the defender just got a foot in. Right, Tommy Rogic, go on Jedinak, take him down. Rogic is Australian, if people hadn't picked up on that. He's one of our better players, apart from Jedinak, obviously, the great man. Bree out to Roberts. They're blocking up the middle of the field really well, aren't they? We just can't quite find the passes we need to through there. Mings down the line to Lewis Morgan. Lewis Morgan, we have Lucas Strands Larson in the middle there, lurking. Larson, oh, just over. Good play from Lewis Morgan, though, wasn't it? So we know we want to give Keenan Davis a run out here. I have Joyce, one of the young midfielders, on the bench. I also have Mitchell, one of the young defenders, on the bench. I'm not sure where we should go with these substitutions, though. I do want to give Keenan Davis a game, though. That's definitely happening. The fact that Larson's on a yellow card as well lends me more towards that being good. Look at Mings tracking back. That's unlike Mings. Go on, pounce. Humam to Roberts. Look, we've got men out here. Can Strands Larson find? Oh, good ball to Humam. Go on, Tariq. Oh, he doesn't score enough goals. It's my one thing against him, the biggest strike against him, is that he just doesn't score enough goals. Roberts knocks the corner into the near post, easily headed away. Doyle Hayes will retrieve that. What's he going to do? Passes it to a teammate, which this game has been a little bit unlike him. Doyle Hayes. We need someone out here, don't we? Where's our width? Where's Bree? Okay, it's almost time for Keenan Davis. Jedinak to Humam into Morgan to Strands Larson. He just couldn't quite get the turn in. Win that. Oh no, Langele's been beaten. Mings on the cover. Can he get the ball? No, look at this, they're queuing up. Where is our defense? Good save from Pereira. Let's give them a concentrate. Oh, too soon. Can we get this ball away? Yes, we can. Roberts, go on, Roberts. Run at them, son. Oh, it's an early ball. I would have rather him run at them. Okay. Substitutions. So Keenan Davis on. Would we play him as a target man? I think we probably do. Do we want to make another change right now? It's only 1-0, so let's not get too adventurous. Let's keep a change up our sleeve in case we get an injury or something like that we need it. God forbid us sending off where we need to change things. Let's give them a concentrate. It's really good to have Keenan Davis back. one of the main reasons that we actually are playing this formation in Europe, especially for this first part of the season, was that because he was injured, we only really had the three main strikers. We have a couple of young guys, but we only really had the three main strikers, so there was no point playing two up top in Europe. Go on, Human. Look at that. Surging run into the box. Back post. Doyle Hayes. What a goal. That was some really, really nice build-up play. Look at him, man. This is what he can bring to the team. Look at that. Surging run into the box. And then he picked out Doyle Hayes beautifully. It was almost too easy. I didn't really get excited for that, did I? But, we just accept these levels of excellence are going to be par for the course. So now that he's scored his goal, he is looking tired. We'll bring Joyce on. Any opportunity we have to give these young players time on the field, I think, is definitely worth taking. And just a matter of seeing out the game now. Top of the Europa League group. This is another really dominant performance. I'm wondering who we will get in the first knockout draw now. We'll have that obviously next episode. I think it takes place after our next league game, which is Tottenham. So we'll have that next episode. There it is. Doyle Hayes making up in kind for that horrible mistake that he made against Manchester United last game. If we go competitions, we can see that we have top of the group, first knockout. What's going on here? Where are we? There we go there. Top of the group, PSV are out. Lazio go through. Happy days. So there we go. That was a little bit of a better end to the episode, certainly than the start. So we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. We'll come back next episode. We've got Scunthorpe in the FA Cup as well. They're a championship club. So that will be interesting. Also interesting, the third round is taking place on the 29th of December, not the first weekend in January, as is tradition. But what we might do, we might look to play through now to the festive fixtures. We're not taking Cup seriously this year, so we won't do that. Watford is a big game in the league, Boxing Day, so we might come back for Burnley and Watford, because they are ahead of us right now. They're sort of the surprise packet that are up there. So that's what we'll do. Burnley, Watford, next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Obviously, like, subscribe if you've enjoyed it. I've been Aussie Billon, and we will catch you next time. But first of all, here are our goals of the month for November. Take care.